Hi class, welcome to your 1.3 notes. Here we're describing and critiquing arguments. So the very first set of notes, we're just going to do some definitions and seeing if we understand the definition. So a logical argument is a claim that a set of one or more premises support a conclusion. Premise is a special name given to a proposition. So remember with a proposition, that is a statement that we can decide if it's true or false, right? So I believe it was in 1-1 that we were given certain claims and we had to decide if they were propositions or not. So the first example, we're going to be given some information and we need to determine the premises and the conclusion. When I read A, it says all students study more than 4 hours a week to pass the class. Danica will pass the class since she studies more than 4 hours per week. So our premise, it looks like we have two here. You can have more than two, or you could just have one. So I'm going to set us up. By listing what my premises are and conclusion is. Well, my first premise, remember, it's just a proposition, okay? So we're claiming these propositions lead us to a conclusion. So the first one I see is all students study more than 4 hours per week, pass a class. Now you can shorten this, because it's a lot of writing, but you don't want to leave off anything important. I almost stopped at studies more than 4 hours per week, but it's pretty important that that the student would pass the class, so you have to keep that attached. Okay, my second premise is that Danica studies 4 hours per week. And I'm able to conclude Danica will pass the class. And then later on in the notes, we will talk about if this is a valid and or sound argument. All right, so B. Since all students carry a backpack, and Alfred is carrying a backpack, Alfred must be a student. All right, well, since all students carry a backpack is a premise, my next premise, this is kind of nice because it goes in order, would be Alfred is carrying a backpack, and my conclusion is Alfred is a student. So let's go ahead and write all of that down. My first premise, all students second premise, Alfred is carrying a backpack. Hopefully that clicking isn't too loud. And then my conclusion, Alfred is a student. Okay, I'll see you soon.